Hey everybody, Lenn Johnson here. Brooke, turn over there. We're running the new 2020 Indy XC850 137 and it's kicking ass. It's beating everything on the lake right now. Look at that thing hanging in the skis.
Hit 114.
Holy crap, already?
Yep.
So I'm with Dan Johnson. Dan put 170 miles on it yesterday. What do you think, Dan?
Love it. Rips.
It's fast, huh?
Handles great. Way better on the stutter bumps.
How's the weight transfer and the hookup?
Perfect, and it doesn't even have studs on it yet.
Right. So we're at Back Lake in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. And Dan, like I said, ran it 170 miles yesterday. He broke it in for us. And now Jeff White, a friend of mine, is trying it out. We're also here with Nick from Polaris, who's out there riding around somewhere. I'm here with Jamie Dubois. Jamie, where are you from?
Franklin.
What did you think?
Absolutely phenomenal. Unbelievable.
What are you riding right now, Jamie?
Well, I ride a bunch of Arctic cats.
Do we maybe have a future Indy customer?
I do believe so.
Really?
This is impressive.
Really?
Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah. What do you think of the power?
The power is excellent. Full shot, mid, top, everything. Back shift, this is unbelievable.
Were you watching your top speed?
I saw 111.
Pretty good. That's really good.
It's strong. It's strong.
So I'm here live with Guy. What's your last name, Guy? Philippon. At Back Lake. Guy just tried the new 2020 Indy 137. What do you think?
I'm impressed at how strong it is.
Really?
I really am. I didn't think it was going to pull that hard on top. It's got more top end than my short track.
Yep.
Yep.
And how was it hooking up?
On the way out, it hooked up all right. On the way back, it hooked up better and stayed the same for quite a while, and then just started pulling away.
So top end stronger than the 129.
Then my 129, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely. And my son ran up against it, and it's got more top end than his switchback assault,
Right.
which is pretty impressive because his run's good.
Hi everybody, Lenn Johnson, Polaris Ambassador, trying out the new Indy XC850 137. This is the 2020 prototype that Polaris sent to Nick Vosinek to try out, and he's been nice enough to ride with me this weekend and let me try the sled out. A lot of you guys know me from Hardcore Sledder as Lenn Stang. So here's my thoughts. As you can see over here, that is my 129 Indy XC, and I also have a Polaris Assault 144, which is an 18 model. So I've got a good feel for all three sleds now. We've got about 400 miles on this demo now, and as you can see in the videos, it's pretty good on the lake. The handlebars are a little low for me because it's a standard riser. I would definitely want it a little bit higher. The ride is definitely more refined. The front end does tend to push a little bit more, and I kind of fixed that by dialing up the rear scissors to medium, the torsion springs to medium, so I could get a little more ski pressure. And that felt pretty good. You're gonna want to be careful when you stud this snowmobile not to overstud it, because it's gonna make it push. So you gotta keep your stud pattern not too aggressive. I went too aggressive on my Indy, and I've ended up taking a bunch of studs out because it was just too aggressive and made it push. But this thing does hook up very well. The transfer is great. It's not as overkill as the short Indy. It hangs the skis, but it's not as pronounced as the short track Indy. So I like that about it. The overall feel is pretty much the same. The seat is better. I think they've softened up the seat a little bit. I think this is going to be a home run for Polaris. I really do. And I really appreciate Nick and everybody at Polaris for letting us try this thing out. You guys need to know that I ride a lot. I am not your typical snowmobiler. I just want to let you guys know too that Polaris doesn't pay me to do this. As an ambassador, what I get is the perks of having a chance to ride stuff like this. That's all I get out of this. I'm not on the payroll. This isn't a Polaris sponsored anything. This is just me doing something for you guys. If you look at my sled, this is my 19. I really like this machine. I got about 3,200 miles on it right now. This is studded and stuff, but that 137 is definitely faster on top end. I don't know what it is. This will get it a little bit out of the hole, but that'll just come by on top end. This morning on Back Lake, on the runs that we did, I saw 116 on my first run. So this thing is really starting to wake up. So I'm gonna do some quick measuring for you technical guys that have to know all these technical things. So here we go. I'm gonna measure the length of the tunnel on the 129. Roughly 54 inches to where the tunnel ends, the extension where the snow flap mounts. The 137 tunnel measures out to the same spot, about 57.5 inches in length. So it's definitely a little bit longer than the 129. The bolt spacing between the front torque arm and the rear torque arm, I'll try to do this. 30 inches from edge of bolt to edge of bolt. So front torque arm to rear torque arm. 27 inches on the 129 is the bolt spacing between the front torque arm and the rear torque arm. And that's about it. That's my thoughts on the sled. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to present. And of course, you're welcome to contact me with questions via Facebook or Hardcore Sledder.